Okay, so you asked me about this problem. The problem says x multiplied by y is smaller than 6. You try, in order to graph this, you need to leave the y alone and write an equation that is y equals something. But you cannot do that because you cannot move the y. This y, you cannot move it here, or you cannot move the x because they are variables and they can be positive or negative, and if you move them they will change the inequality. So you need to think, okay, let's try to leave the y alone. What do? I think if x is positive, I can move it to the other side, it will result like this, and I can keep the sign as it is. But if x is negative, I can move it to the other side, but I need to change the sign because I know x is negative. So when you move a variable that you know is negative, or when you move a negative number, you change the sign of the inequality. If you don't know that, let me know, because it's the basics of this. Once you have these graphs, you can actually graph the function x equals 6 divided by x, and then analyze what happens for the x that are positive and negative. So the function y equals 6 divided by x is the function of 1 over x. The function of 1 over x has this shape. You can actually make it very easy. If you look here, when you put 1 in the x, it will be 6 divided by 1, the result will be 6. When you put 2, the result will be 3. When you put 3, the result will be 2. When you put 6, the result will be 1. And then you have the graph. The same thing happens when you put x that are negative. It will have -6, -3, -2, and -1. You can do that graph. And there's when you see you have the equal graph, and now you need to look. If x is positive, you're looking for the y's that are smaller than the curve. So for the x that are positives, all these ones, I'm looking for the y's that are smaller than the curve. So I go this way. Look that I only paint up to here because it's only for the x that are positives. And then for the x that are negative, we're looking for the y's that are bigger than the curve. And these are the x that are negative, -1, -2, -3. So we are looking for something like this. Yeah? So overall, the resulting graph is all the area under the curve and this way. Let's stop there and let's look in the next video to option 1 and option 2, or option A and option B.